just like a last. It's basically a last second prep before we really get started. I was just making sure everything else prior was good. Put you in here. Okay. Get this out of the shot. I don't need that. I gotta throw that out. Didn't say my house wasn't destroyed. I love how I'm getting notified of stuff like I put up yesterday. Well, that's working at least. Just give it a few minutes before we start really discussing everything. Ooh, I forgot something actually. If you are joining in a little bit, we'll get started on discussing about everything, as well as talk about a bunch of stuff that had happened over the weekend, as well as updates with the channel and what we're going to be doing. I know you can hear Wii music in the background. Trust me, we're going to do something involving the Wii. All right, just give me a moment. I forgot one other thing. But all right. So, yeah, Retro Game Con happened. It was a lot of fun. A lot of enjoyment to have. And we are going to be discussing about it. So, where should we start? I guess we could start from when we got to, I guess to Cooperstown. Like we explored through Cooperstown, preferably the Baseball Hall of Fame. That was a lot of fun. The last time I went there was probably when I was about 10 or something like that. And it was definitely a big improvement as it was previously. And, you know, it was something that I didn't think would have changed a lot, but it definitely has. And of course, in a very good way. Man, everything was really beautiful. Everything was great. Like the fall weather. I don't know. I guess it's because of the fall. It made everything look even more awesome. I don't know if that was just me overreacting, considering it was around fall time, or anything else like that. But you know, it was a really cool time to get there. And then we got to our hotel, and you know, the hotel room was okay. It didn't really bother us because we weren't really focusing on just staying in the hotel. We were more focused on going to do things, which is mainly, of course, that's what you do when you go to a new state, especially one that's like 4 or 5 hours away from where I'm living. So you want to have as much fun as you can through that. So we didn't really worry too much with the hotel room. There was like a couple of spots like on the wall or on the ceiling that was peeling off, but it wasn't anything serious. It wasn't like we had to worry about what was going on up there. So that wasn't really any concern. The shower worked perfectly. I'm talking more about the hotel than I am at the event so far. But I will say one night was where I guess you could say like the night we were lucky we showed up that night, not the previous night, because behind the motel we were staying at was a Ruby Tuesdays. And we were like, you know what? Let's go for a little walk and we'll go to Ruby Tuesday for lunch. Or for dinner. So we're walking there. We sit down, we're eating our food. But we noticed a sign on the wall said no cash, card only. And we're like, that's kind of weird. Me, Tim, Brandy, and Amanda, we're all like, that's kind of weird on how that's card only for a Ruby Tuesday. And so the people that were sitting behind us, or at least behind me, were asking, why was that? Why was there no card or no cash allowed? What had happened was apparently the night prior, someone broke in and took the safe. They robbed Ruby Tuesday, but not just like opened the safe and ran. They took the safe with them. And the reason why I say, glad that we showed up today and not yesterday was because knowing our luck, we were going to be questioned about what happened because we were not from the area. We're like, oh, what are you guys doing here? But yeah, like that was a very interesting start to the trip where the restaurant we went to took card only because the night prior someone took the safe. What else I want to bring up next? I guess I can bring up too with Syracuse itself. Syracuse and Cooperstown as well, because we stopped there for the Baseball Hall of Fame, like I mentioned earlier. They were beautiful. They were really nice to go to. I didn't see any issues offhand of those cities. It could have just been something I missed or wasn't paying attention on, because overall it was really nice. It was really great. But I will say on the next day, on Saturday, before day one, we decided to go to go get breakfast. And I thought this was Canada only, but also where Syracuse is also not that far away from Canada. So it was a little bit shocking, but not fully, is that there was a Tim Hortons. So we had Tim Hortons for breakfast. And I gotta say, being around here, where we're used to like Dunkin' Donuts or Wawa, or even Starbucks, if you want to spend $20 for a small drink, Tim Hortons was great. In fact, this was the thing I had to get before, during the stream as we were setting up. It took me a while to talk to them about it, but eventually I was able to do it. We had to sneak around it, but we were able to go to work, technically. I was able to bring home this bucket, this Halloween Tim Hortons bucket. Now, on here, it says Timbits. Yeah, make sure I get it right. I'm trying to position it in the camera. Timbits bucket. I don't know why it took me for a while to say that, but the reason why I have that, or they call it Timbits, it's their version of Dunkin' Donuts Munchkins. So I didn't realize there was multiple terms for the Munchkins. I always had called them Munchkins my whole life. But no, Tim Hortons are called Tibbits. Or Timbits. They're called Timbits. And so... And what's also cool about this, I can't show it now because there's a sunlight. But this is a glow-in-the-dark. And it is Halloween-themed as well. But it's a glow-in-the-dark bucket. So, I mean, if you want to go trick-or-treating and you have a Timbits bucket... There's your trick-or-treat. Your trick-or-treat. Come on. There we go. There we go. It's your Timbits bucket. And it will glow in the dark. Which again is pretty freaking awesome. So I gotta find a spot for that. I have a tumbler as well. It's like a white tumbler. It just says Tim Hortons on it. I have that in the fridge right now because it has one of my drinks in it that I'm gonna have for later. Excuse me. But yeah, like, if they can, I'll try to find it. I'm not gonna set one up, but if I can find it, I'll sign up for it to where we can have like the option of probably bring Tim Hortons in more locations in the U.S. because like the only real places for them are New York, close to Canada, and then of course in Canada. See, crazy lad, this is one of the reasons why I would suggest we go to Canada. But to the actual convention itself, day one, that line was freaking long. So, too many games, if you've been to that convention, they are known to have their entrance. They have two separate entrances. One to get your tickets, the other one to get in with your pre-existing tickets. And so here, I might actually not wear this for a bit. But anyway, so for here, it's just one line, and then after you go through bag security and you go through the metal detectors, then you can go get your tickets or purchase your tickets. So what we did here was we were waiting in line. Like, we're on the halfway point of the left-hand side of the building. And it was raining. Periodically raining hard. One thing I forgot, though, before I go on with this story. I actually forgot something that happened. When we were heading up to New York, I think we were on the blue route still, 476. And we were heading to, we just kept going straight. I forget where we were at particular. But it just started pouring its ass off. To the point where I had to pull over and wait for the rain to kind of calm down. Mainly I gave like a few minutes, then I put my truck in a four-wheel drive. And then I started continuing to go. And then we were good after that. Well, here it was also raining. And I'm like, of course it's raining. Of course it's raining. Why wouldn't it be raining? And so we get to like where we're sitting there waiting. This rain's going on and off here and there. Now we're getting a lot closer to the door. Now, the closer you were to the door, the closer you were to this one side of the convention center where you can just go under there and you're not getting wet. We're heading to that side. Tim goes through. Brandy goes through. Amanda goes through. But there's no room for me, so I'm just sitting. Everyone else is kind of staying dry. I'm out here, I'm like, you guys suck with rain just coming down on me. Me and Amanda were cosplaying as Team Rocket Grunts, and my hat was so soaked that when I was finally able to go through, like, into the dry part, you see a bunch of raindrops still coming off the top of my hat. Oh, yeah, that was interesting. Like, luckily we were able to like dry up for the most part before we went inside. So yeah, that was a pretty fun little moment. And then we got there. We went through the metal detectors. And then we also went through the to go get our badges, and that's where I got this shirt that says Retro Game Con. They had a Pac-Man shirt I wanted to get, but they did not have the one in my size. They had all the other sizes up to mine, and they didn't have that one, the one I needed. So I'm like, bastards. I'm kidding. But I got this shirt, which is pretty cool. And I also got, if I can get it, there it is. Alright, I still got the sticker on this thing. I also got this beanie from RGC Cosplay. It actually feels good. Shocking, like that feels pretty good. And like it fits through like my entire head. Like I would have numerous times where like I'm wearing a hoodie, or not a hoodie, a beanie, and it's like goes up to like here. But I'm glad this one kind of goes all the way down and even covers up my ears, which is good because you don't really see those anymore. So there's that. Then we walked around a bit. Actually, no. The first thing I did when I went into the convention center, after getting the badges and all that, was I took my girlfriend Amanda to the booth that how come I can't remember his name? The Uncharted guy. I was there. I remember the ones I saw. The guys I went to the booths to. As well as Tim's. Just can't remember hers. It's the Uncharted guy that was scheduled to be there. Nolan something. She's gonna kill me if she sees this. She's like, you don't remember? But anyway, no, there was him. I took her there. And then I went straight to the booth where Tim Kitzrow was, who's Mr. Boom Shakalaka, for those that play NBA Jam, or any other base game that he has done where he said Boom Shakalaka. The games that I've played, I mainly played, I played NBA Jam. I've also played Mutant Football League. And what was so cool was, well, actually two cool things. For one, he asked me to help take some pictures, like for the setup, to make sure everything's ready. So I did. I took the pictures for him. So then he goes, yeah, you just want a picture of me and you? I go, yeah, sure, let's go for it. So I did that. Normally he charges, but I don't know if he charged anybody that day or at all, or it was, hey, you helped me out, so you can take a picture if you want. There was that, but two, I was trying to talk about one of the scenes in the game where I actually streamed it here when I was back on Twitch days, and they're talking about it was like after a touchdown play, and he's just talking like about something, and then the guy in the middle, he starts ranting. And the commentator that was talking normally, he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That made me laugh so hard. Like, I've never laughed that hard when it came to playing any kind of game out there with, like, comedy commentary. Like, if I had, like, a goof moment, I'll laugh. I never laughed at, like, something that was said in a game. Or at least not as often, or as, like, that one. Well, he turns around, and he actually not only talks about that scene, because he knew which one I was talking about, but he started making his own scenes, and he was the voice of all three commentators. I'm like, that is awesome. Like, I was laughing as he was doing it. I'm like, dude, that's great. That's freaking great. In fact, if I can find it. Where are you, Mr. Boom Shakalaka? There you are. So, I know it's hard to see, but there, if I can get a good view, it's hard to see, but that's me with Mr. Boom Shakalaka. If I can find a way to put it up here later, I will. And then the other person I took a picture with was Metal Rock Jesus. Now, with him, I was talking to him and John Ruggs earlier. I've seen both of their content. They're really good. My personal favorite of Metal Rock Jesus in particular was when he was going over the third-party consoles, which ones to go to and which ones to not go to. Excuse me. The reason for that was because I had started playing games through a third-party console, and it was good for what it had to offer in like 98, 2000, somewhere around there, or like 2002. But overall, that's how I started, and that's why I would tell people, yeah, I started with a third-party system. That's why I was more into retro than modern gaming, and he agreed, which was awesome. Like, he's like, yeah, man, I completely understand. Like, retro is always good to go off of. So I took pictures with him. And then like I took pictures with like me around like people like dressed up as the Ninja Turtles. I also took pictures of like certain things I saw that were pretty cool. Like there was the Michelin Man, or I thought it was the big guy from Ghostbusters. I can't remember his name. I can't remember the character's name. But he was like the big guy. He just wants to walk around for a bit, and then Ghostbusters see him, and he gets all pissed off. That was there, and an inflatable version of him. So I took a picture of that. I also took pictures of people dressed up as two of the Ninja Turtles. There was Michelangelo and Donatello. I didn't see Leonardo Raphael until we were actually leaving on the second day, and by the time that happened, we were kind of already on our mission to go do like one or two last things to do and then go home. So that was a bummer. I didn't see the other two turtles, but hey, I saw two of them: Donatello, Michelangelo, and Casey Jones. What else happened? I got a few things. I think I got like 1, 2, 3. I think I purchased 3 things on Saturday. Yeah, so it was the shirt, the beanie. You guys can go this way. I got this bag. And also, like any place that I had done a purchase, I had asked for business cards so I can promote them on my channel. And like say, kind of like what I did with Too Many Games earlier on this year, where on my community tab, I'll just have like all the links. Hopefully they all work this time. But I got this bag, this Pokemon bag, and the lady wanted $35, and I thought that was kind of like overkill. I'm like, Jesus, like I could probably pick something up for like $1 at the dollar store, or $1.25. Sorry, but what happened was, actually what she was telling me is she made these on her own and stitched them to where these were good. She was showing me a Zelda bag that she had for over 10 years, and it looks like she just had it. Now, of course, could have been overselling. You never know, but like this thing feels really good. So I think it was worth the $35 that I spent. I think this one was $35. The first one I saw was $30, and that was a Kaiba one from Yu-Gi-Oh. I just checked real quick. There we go. Alright, so we got that. And then, I also had got, because I was going to get it when I got home, but I decided to just get it now, or got it at the convention to make it easier for myself. Here it is. The Switch copy of Pikmin 1 and 2. Now, I was going to get this when I got home, because I wanted the physical version. And then I was also going to pick up my pre-order of Mario Wonders, which also comes out tomorrow, which I'm excited for. However, this was there. This actually cost less, I think, than it was at the stores. I spent like $50 on this. I don't know, it might be $50 MSRP, but it does not bother me because now I have a copy of Pikmin 1 and 2. Because that's the thing about me. I would always prefer to have a physical copy of a game. The digitals are okay. It's just if you don't like the game and you paid like $20-$30 for it, you're not getting that back. I know they're starting to work on that option or like doing options for trades, but until then, I'm not gonna really go to digital games. Like, if I have to get digital and I want to play it, all right, fine, I'll get it. But overall, I'm not going to get a digital version. I'm always going to go for physicals if it's possible. But yeah, so for a sec I thought I'm looking at the back of the case where it's kind of talking about like the two games. On the bottom here, it was saying like player mode, where the Switch, the handheld version of the Switch it's like underneath my finger, or it's on top of my finger. I actually thought it was a Wii U dock. I'm like, wait a minute. Alright, so I also followed Pawn Pro on Facebook, on my personal Facebook. I'm not gonna put that out there. I'm not gonna put out what it is because that's for like friends and family. And I followed them and I was able to spin a wheel, and whatever I landed on, I got a prize. It's the prize you get. So there was like Fun Dip, there was like little Pokemon figures. There was like video games which were on the bottom. I felt bad for my girlfriend because she loves Funko Pops, and she spun the wheel and got the Fun Dip. But if we had waited to do it the next day, and she spun the wheel, and they replaced video games with Funko Pops. I wonder if I had tossed it. I know I didn't throw it away. Maybe I tossed it a little farther away. I'll worry about it later. So I don't have a way to play it yet. However, I landed on video games, so I went to the bottom and I found an Xbox copy of Call of Duty 3. Now, I had thought this was the first one. I'm like, oh, this is like a steal. And I'm like, look what I got. He goes, Tim's like, Call of Duty 3. I'm like, no, it's the first one. Oh, it was the third one. All right, well, I still got one of the original Call of Duty games back when they were actually good and not just for spamming holiday gifts. Sorry, not sorry. So, I think that wrapped up day one for me with purchasing stuff. Like, my girlfriend did a bunch of purchases as well. But something that Tim was excited for was the fact that he met John St. John, Duke Nukem. And it was just awesome. Because I talked to him for a little bit as well. He was a really cool guy. Fun to talk to. He always enjoyed discussing about like ideas he wanted to do with Duke Nukem. Like, we asked him if he was aware of the people that would use his voice for like spam calls and all that. He was laughing his ass off, and he's like, I did see some of those and they were pretty funny. He's like, if they had known, they should have reached out to me. I would have done it. But he loves the Duke Nukem voice. Like, he voiced other characters, like he was Big the Cat. He had a couple other roles as well. But like, Duke Nukem was his baby, basically. Yeah, then after that, I think we left day one. Yeah, we left day one. There was a few other things I was going to get, but I waited a bit to get those because one of the guys was like, yeah, there's one that we're missing. I know you wanted to get it. If you just want to come get it tomorrow, we'll have them. So I said, okay, let's grab them all at once, which I'll go over when we get there. Yeah, then we just did some random stuff. Went to like Walmart, got pizza. Of course, it's New York. You have to get pizza when you go to New York. Unless you're like lactose intolerant. I can't see someone living in New York and not have ever had a pizza. Yeah, could you see my inner fat guy in me? Anyway, day 2, I had done a lot more shopping. First off, one of the ones that I was excited for. Now, in my house, I have this heating and air conditioning unit. It's one of those really at the time new. It's a little older now, but it still works very well. And above it, look, it basically is like a shelf. You could put stuff up there, and it's not going to affect the venting or anything like that. That was my concern right away. So I put a bunch of plushies up there. So I have Mr. Meeseeks. I have Boo. I have a bunch of other stuff too. I think I have a Turtwig. I have a Pokeball plushie. But I couldn't find the others until day 2. Technically day 1. They had 2 of them, but I needed the third one to complete the Kanto set. So alright, we'll have the other one for the next day. And so I show up. First thing I do is head over to that table. And we have, in order, at least over on my side in order, the 3 of the last 4 Pokeballs I needed to complete the Kanto set. So I have Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and Master Ball. New York vlog, no. I thought about it, and I was thinking of doing it, but it was better to not, especially because I didn't want to run into people or anything like that. I did think about doing that though. So, but yeah, the Pokeballs. Now they're completed. At least the Kanto and Johto actually. No Johto. Johto had the Apricorn Pokeballs. Which I don't even think they made those yet. I don't think they made them yet. Or will they? I doubt it. But oh, found the Call of Duty game, by the way. Call of Duty 3. See, it was a $3 game, but I basically got it for free for spinning the wheel. There was other games as well that I could have got, but I saw this and I'm like, this is better than the Modern Warfare 2 that's out recently. Big shocker. Yeah, when did this come out? It came out in 2006. So, imagine that. 14 years ago, and this is still better. Did I trigger a bunch of Call of Duty fans? Probably. But am I wrong? The fact that they make so many games are almost like Madden, and they're not good? Yeah. The only time I ever play Call of Duty nowadays is just to play online. There's no proper reason to get them other than just play online with some new features. Because the stories are bland. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not really into the Call of Duty stories unless they're the originals. But this there was a purchase I was trying to make, but I didn't want to use the ATM, and I only had a little bit of cash left, so I offered the guy what I had left. He would not budge worth a damn. And it was a little bit extra, or a little bit less. It was $20 less than what he wanted, or that he had priced for it. I said, dude, I have cash. I'll just give that to you, what I got left, and I didn't want to use the ATM. So, but yeah, he was kind of blowing smoke up my butt. I'm not gonna say who, because I'm sure what they're doing is really good. It's just, I don't know. Maybe he was dealing with people who were trying to haggle him all weekend for what he was asking. But anyway, this one actually hits a spot personally for me because I have been waiting for this game for me to find it, because I played it a lot when I was a kid. All right, and when I was a kid, I love this game. But then things happened where I ended up losing it. I could not find it. I found it actually at Too Many Games, but they wanted so much more for it than what I paid for here. Now, the game is really memorable. However, there was a part of me that was a little concerned about getting this game, but after talking to the guy who I bought it from and talked to Tim and a few others about it, they said most likely you're going to be fine. Plus, the guy was telling me that he did test it prior. And that was Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy for the Nintendo Wii. I freaking loved this game when I was a kid. Now, luckily... Oh, here's my receipt. So, the back had a little dirt spot. But you see, the back is completely fine for the most part. Like, there's maybe like a small scratch for the top, but nothing too serious. Now, the front was what was concerning me. See all those like little weird scratches towards the front? I talked to Tim about it, as well as the guy that I bought it from. They say you should be good. That was really kind of like a painting issue. And even the guy said right when he got it, he goes, I gotta test this thing before I even basically purchase it from the guy who was trying to sell me the game. And he said he had it on for a while and he didn't notice any issues. So that was the last thing I bought. And I felt bad for my girlfriend because I was looking everywhere for this game. And she's like, okay, I guess I know birthday and Christmas gift ideas. Got it. And instantly I went, fuck you are. And I literally, not darted, but I searched everywhere in that convention center. Everywhere to find it. And one of the last places I thought would have it, had it. So she's like, damn it. I said, you say that to me, I will make sure I find it so you don't have to waste your money. And for a hot moment, and it's going to sound really stupid, but for like a very hot moment, I legit thought that this copy was actually my original copy. The reason I say that is you see right here where the sticker from where it used to be. You see how it's kind of still sticking out here? My case for the game had this exact sticker, came out exactly like this. And the bottom is chipped, so that may have been from somebody else. I know you can't really see it here, but it's like right here is kind of chipped. Oh, now you found it. It's chipped. I didn't do that one, but like for a hot second, I thought this was like my original copy because of the sticker. I doubt it, but if it was, that'd be kind of cool. But that was the stuff I had purchased from Retro GameCon 2023. Do I recommend going? Absolutely. I had a good time. Amanda had a good time. Tim and Randy had a good time as well. And Tim was already talking about going next year. So we'll see what happens there and try to handle all that. So what we're going to do now, actually, is we are going to test play The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy to make sure it's good. That's why for like the past almost 40 minutes, you were hearing Wii music. Here's why. Alright, so, and like worst comes to worst, I could probably get another copy on eBay. It was really hard to get, so let's put this in. Let me see. Okay. It should still be good. Alright. Now I want to switch over to the GameCube controller, so I'm going to try playing with that. I kind of read the controls real quick. Actually, it didn't even seem that hard. Well, that's what I'm doing. Maybe I do a series of this if you guys want me to. I remember pressing so many buttons just to get to the main menu. I'm gonna go to the tutorial, at least for me, so I know how to use the controls here. Grim versus the kids.
Three, two, one.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, okay. Oh, what the? I didn't even hit him. Man. Shoot, get the ball. Get the basketball. He looks so weird.
This ought to be monkeys in a barrel now. To me, forces of the Nether Realm, destroy the mortals! See ya!
Victory! Grim wins!
Oh yeah, who's bad? Grim's
Okay,
bad!
so this glitch, I love this glitch. So you can hit your after you play a little bit of the level and you are on your victory stage, you can hit the home button, or even during your intro as well, and the voice characters will still be talking as you're in the Wii menu. But then you let go, nothing's said. Okay, so that's pretty easy to do with the controls. So let's see here. We'll do some versus modes.
Billy!
No mercy.
Oh yeah, so there's like different stages and all that stuff, so this should be fun. But Billy, I miss you. And then Mandy, no, no mercy. I can't do Mandy's voice, but this starts talking about. Hang on.
Breaking things makes me feel so alive! I feel the need for bleed.
3, 2, 1.
All right, let's see here.
Fight!
Take it again, Billy. Ouch! Yeah. Not bad. I hit run. Oh no, Mace, that's fuck boy. Cookie. So the cookies actually give you some more mojo. Oh! Gotcha.
Eat it, Miss Know-It-All.
Shoot. Alright, I know one health. That's not good. Yeah. Oh, no! My mojo! Having way too much fun with this game. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh.
I miss you, but my aim is improving. Ready to try?
No! Damn it!
It's payback time.
No!
I will crush all who oppose me.
Player 1 needs ham badly.
Jesus.
It's payback time.
Oh no, this is not good. Oh, what the? At least you do this till he joins. I'm rusty on this game, okay? There's no way. There's no freaking way. Nuh-uh. There's no way I'm gonna do this with one health. Basically on my last health. Alright. Okay. Well, here we are. The last part. Okay. Can't believe this. I came back and won. Wow.
Victory! Billy wins!
This kicking butt is wrong. I don't want to be right.
Wow. That is crazy.
10!
Yes. I'm going to create save data. Well, I know a project I'm going to be doing eventually. Let me see here what options. I see, okay. Okay. Great extras. He's a mama's boy? Spider Clown's lima beans. Yeah, if you don't like it. Oh, okay. So I'll do more of that too. So I guess I'll do one more match actually.
I love you.
Erwin.
Totally awesome, yo.
Yeah, we're gonna have like a fun.
Fred Burger. Man.
No mercy.
Let's go burning down the house. That was always a favorite stage of mine in this game. Besides the one from the shoot, I can't think of it. The one at the very end of the story mode. Burning down the house.
Breaking things.
Makes me feel so alive!
I'm about ready to
Unload 16 tons of damage on your butt! Freddy Burger! Freddy Burger! I feel the need for bleed.
3, 2, 1. Fight!
You win! You win! Nice. Oh. Yeah, clowns! I'm not gonna do the thing. Ow! Erwin! Threw a freaking basketball at me. You know what? Nice shot, Billy.
I hate being on fire. You were asking for it.
No. Oof. Hopefully I can do the one thing though.
Love hurts,
Damn it. Oh, it's not even a mojo ball.
I hate being on fire.
Alright, let's go up here. Uh-oh. No, 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 no! It's the dog! Or is it Precious? And here's Billy's move.
Here comes a demon.
No, 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 no! Don't feed me to the puppy! Actually, there's a way to... There we go. Get on the dog! And now you can set everyone on fire.
Fire! French fry burger!
Ready to dry heat.
Oh, Erwin! Erwin! Erwin got the first kill.
Oh, Mandy, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Ooh. Oh, Erwin!
Why don't you just paint a bullseye on that nose of yours?
Oh. No, Erwin! Erwin! Ow! Erwin!
Player 2 needs ham badly. Player 4 needs ham
I hate
badly.
being on fire. Ouch.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Uh-huh. Bye! Alright, and now. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Billy wins!
If kicking butt is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Alrighty. Well, that was fun. And I think this game is good to go. It's not damaging or anything. No, I didn't mean to do it again. No.
3, 2, 1.
I did not mean to press that. What I might do is I might do like a mini series on this as well. So one thing I want to discuss about my Pokemon Heart Gold Let's Play, because I know that was something I wanted to do when I got back, and I was real excited to do that. And then we had an issue. So the issue here is simple. When I was getting set up to do this again, to do Pokemon Heart Gold again, what ended up happening was I saw that my file was saved, and I was going to hit it, but at first I hit my old load file, which showed me the battle with Lance. And so what I did was I hit restart because I didn't want to exit out of everything. And also I wanted to kind of get back to where I was and go from there. Well, I hit restart, and it took me back to the very beginning. I thought I was going to just go straight to the champion, or back to my file where I won the Elite Four. And because of that, I thought I was clicking on load file. I clicked on save file. So technically, I lost my file. However, and before anyone says anything, I am still holding to my word that I did do a lot of training prior to my battle with Lance. Because of that incident, where I lost my file, I thought it was over with. But then the emulation has an action replay setting. So what I'm going to do is, this is going to take me probably a couple hours, so you probably won't see an episode till tomorrow, because I was going to put one out today, and then do the stream. However, I have to wait another day for that series to come out, because I know that I have to redo everything. Now, with the power of emulators, you can do the cheat option, which I am doing, so take it as you will, saying George's a cheater. But I wouldn't be doing this. But I have to. I'm using the action replay. I am recapturing my Pokemon. Giving them the nicknames that they had. I know Pilot Swine didn't have a nickname yet. And then what I'm going to do as well is do the Rare Candy Chief, take them all up to level 45, skim through the Elite Four, skim through the gym leaders, so then we can start brand new. So normally content creators don't like to talk about that, but I'm being honest with you guys, considering I've been gone for so long. So my series will still be going. It's just that for the time being, I have to catch back up. So, again, tomorrow I should have another episode out. I wanted to do one today, like I said, but because of some screw ups and misclicking on my end, I had to restart my game, but have the actual replay set up to where I can just like zoom through as much as I did, and then go from there. Now, I am not going to be abusing it. Okay, so like once the recording happens, because I will say this, now that I know that I can use action replay on this, I can do some events that I was going to do with my with some stuff I have mentioned, because I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it or not. But now I look at this and go, you know what, I can actually do this, and not have to worry about. I'm just turning off my Wii. Without having to worry about any kind of damages. I can just jump straight to it. So, whereas right now there won't be an episode out today, I'm going to go as far as I can with the action replays, get my Pokemon up to the levels they were, rebattle the gyms, leaders, or do whatever with the gym leaders, and then the Elite Four. Once that's done, then we'll jump in from where we left off. So that's what's going on. So I should have a video ready for tomorrow. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and appreciate you guys waiting for a while. And hopefully we can do more fun stuff like this. So again, thank you, Retro Game Con, for the 10th year anniversary. It was amazing. Can't wait to do it again next year. And if you were thinking about it, why not give it a go, you know? It seems a lot of fun. But with that said, it's going to do it for this little quick update live, as well as a few Billy and Mandy matches, so we know that that copy of the game is good to go. And yeah, we're all set to go. So thank you guys so much for watching. And next time you see me, it should be with another episode of Pokemon Heart Gold. This is George. I'll see you guys later. Stay safe, everybody.